If you want to make some picks on your favorite sports, check out Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game where you choose higher or lower on between 2 to 8 players and can win up to 325 times your entry. And using code ZERK when you sign up, you'll get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Today, guys, we need to talk about the best free 90 overall most feared champion for you guys to take. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Diner Odom for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Notification bell on, comment down below. Noti Gang. Also, we want to say shout out to you guys who've been copying my NFL picks. We had a couple of wins last night. Unfortunately, though, the Cooper Cup yards with the Puka situation definitely sucked. We would have had a monster night if Cooper could get out like 15 more yards. If you guys missed it, be on the lookout on the Underdog home lobby page. You will see my face in the app. You can go there and you can copy my picks that I have put up on there. I do believe I will have another pack coming out at some point today for this weekend. You can just go in there, click a button, you'll copy my pick instantly. If you guys check out Underdog Fantasy right now, use the code ZERK, you'll get up to $1,000 in bonus funds. You also get a 0.5 free pick for today, and only when you guys sign up using code ZERK, we get this CeeDee Lamb 0.5 yards free pick for Sunday Night Football. So we have a lot of stuff going on. Today we do have NBA, which we still have unlimited 20% profit booster tokens to use with NBA today through October 27th. Tomorrow we have NBA, college football, UFC, which is a banger early in the morning. And then, of course, we have Sunday NFL, where we have won massively 6 out of 7 NFL Sundays. So you can keep up this week. Now, starting off, if you guys don't know how to actually go ahead and get this free player, because there is a bit to talk about here, it's pretty easy, okay? There is so much free fear that you guys can get from the entire promo. Number one, the field pass in general, right? There is a ton of free fear that you guys can get. I've already made a video going over the best way to get fear, the cheapest way, all of that, and by far and away, there is no doubt about it, enough free fear from the field pass, the solos, and also the daily objective right here to go ahead and get yourself enough free fear to get a free champion. So if you've not already gone through and started to work on your field pass, do so, because it's a lot of free coins. But basically, guys, what we're going to be talking about today is this right here, the 90 overall BND most feared champion pack. It is 21,620 fear. Like I said, I already made a video breaking it down on how much free fear you can get throughout this promo, and it's like over 30,000. So without a doubt, you can get this for completely free. But in terms of this pack here, something I do want to mention to you. Number one, if in part one, you came in here, you opened up the pack, you don't get another one, okay? It's gone. If you open it up right now, when part 3 comes out, you won't get another one. But the part 2 players are now in this pack. Now, as I told you guys, though, I was actually going to wait until part 3 released to do a video going over the best free champion to pick. I wanted to see all the players, whatever. Here's the thing, though. Mutt Leaks has already showed us the players that are coming. So we already know what cards are dropping with part 3. And in my opinion, I think you're pretty good to just do this pack now. I don't really feel like there's anybody coming in part 3 necessarily that I would take as a BND. There is one player that I will talk about, run over his stats and everything, but then we're going to go over the best free players to pick from part 1 and part 2, because honestly, in my opinion, I think you're good to choose them now. Now, if you guys have not already seen this, this is actually the entire list of cards that are coming with this promo with most feared, right? If you guys take a look at the top, these are the remaining players that we got, or we were supposed to get after part 1. You can see we have Evan Ingram, Tariq Woolen, Chris Jones, Nick Bolton, Terrell Suggs, and Bijan Robinson. Well, we actually only ended up getting Tavon Austin, who's not even on this, and then also we got Chris Jones there. So we still have 5 limiteds that have not came out yet, right? The Evan Ingram, the Tariq Woolen, the Nick Bolton, Terrell Suggs, Bijan Robinson. Those cards haven't dropped. I think we are going to have a crazy release with part 3, or maybe they'll save some of those guys for, like, you know, Halloween day. In terms of the champions remaining, as you guys can see right here, right? Take a look at that second row. Randy Moss, Von Miller, Lamar, Darrell Rivas, Cam Chancellor, Nick Chubb, Jalen Johnson, DeForest Buckner, Debo, and Nico Collins. The players that still have yet to drop would be Nico Collins, DeForest Buckner, Randy, Von Miller, Lamar, and Darrell Rivas. Nico Collins, 89 speed. Not interested. DeForest Buckner's a DT. Don't care to take him as a BND. Randy Moss, also 89 speed, unfortunately so. Von Miller's good, but he's a defensive lineman. And then we have Rivas and Lamar Jackson. I'm not a fan of taking B&D quarterbacks. I wouldn't take Lamar, just to be honest with you guys. Darrelle Revis is the only champion that is not released that I would consider taking. And here's his stats right here. Mutliks actually already have them. As you guys can see, he has 90 speed, 88 excel, 90 man, 89 zone coverage. It is a very good corner, 5'11" as well. So I will say, if you're like a big Darrelle Revis fan, you want Darrelle Revis. In the run game, he has 60 block sheds, 75 hit power, 70 tackling. So if you really want a cornerback badly, and you want it to be specifically Revis, then if you want to wait for him, I understand. But he's honestly the only Part 3 champion that I would even consider holding out for. Also, there is a Trent Williams that was not on that list, but there is a Trent Williams card. We already have so many free tackles. With that being said, guys, now let's go over the best Part 1 and Part 2 champions to take. Like I said, I feel like the only one that I would even consider coming with Part 3 that is yet to release would be that Darrelle Revis there. Like I mentioned, Trent Williams wasn't on that list there, but again, we have Tyron Smith, we have, J.C. Latham at tackle, we have other free tackles I'm forgetting about. So many free tackles we already have that I really wouldn't hold on a Trent Williams card. But starting off, let's go with a cornerback, and that's Jalen Johnson. Now, again, if you guys want to wait for Revis, if you're a big Revis fan, I understand that. I do think Champ Bailey's good, but Champ Bailey, he doesn't have good zone. He's a great man coverage corner, not great zone. Jalen Johnson gives you both of that. 6 feet tall, 90 speed, 89 excel, 88 man, 91 zone, 89 press. Also not great in the run department. So if you really want a corner, you want to wait for Revis, understandable, I suppose. I think Jalen Johnson gets the job done. Up next, Cam Chancellor. And I got to say, when it comes to these players, by the way, guys, a lot of this does kind of come down to, what do you need per se, and what kind of scheme are you running? But Cam Chancellor, for me, I like this card a lot. I think a lot of people are going to be choosing him as a BND, and I understand it. I think in terms of, long-term, is he the best long-term pick? Maybe not, but he sure is a good one. 6'3", 225 pounds, 90 speed, 88 excel, 83 agility, 85 change direction, 89 zone coverage, 88 block shed, 91 hit power, 88 tackling. I mean, incredible speed. He's tall. He can be a linebacker. He can be a deep safety. He can play more towards the box if you want to. It's Cam Chancellor. He's going to play really, really good. And when you come down here and take a look at the abilities, he does get avalanche right here. You can get mid-zone KO. You can get flat zone, extra pop, whatever you guys want to go with. Pick artist, universal coverage, tackle supreme. He's really, really good. Tier 3 abilities right there. Mid-zone KO for 3 AP. Deep in zone for 2. It's a very great card. I've only got 2 more players left to discuss here, but this one is going to be quite a discussion because I think some of you are going to disagree with me here, but we'll talk about why I actually feel this way. If you need a wide receiver, I know the popular pick is Ja'Marr Chase. I get it. It's Ja'Marr Chase. He's one of the most hyped players. I completely understand that, but in my opinion, I would go with Debo, and I will explain why. Debo Samuel, 90 speed, 90 excel. He's got good route running with 90 short route running, 89 medium route running, 87 deep route running. He's got 90 juke move, 86 change direction, 87 break tackle, 85 carrying. And to be honest, the main reason why I would go with Debo Samuel over going with Ja'Marr Chase is because of all that after the catch ability right there, and I'll showcase this. As you guys can see, if we do a comparison here of Chase versus Debo, number one, they're both 6 feet tall. Debo Samuel weighs more. Obviously, more weight is good. As you guys can see, same speed. Jumping does go to Debo. Catching's the same. Catch of traffic goes to Debo. Same spec catch, same short route running. Medium route running being at a 90 is very good for Chase, and then the 88 deep route running, really not much of a difference. But this is where, in my opinion, Debo just really takes the cake. I mean, he basically beats him in every single thing after the catch. One more acceleration. He does also have way more break tackle, way more carrying. The change of direction does go to Ja'Marr Chase there from 86 to 89. But if we take a look here at the juke move, 90 right there. We take a look down here at the, where is it going to be at? Spin move +4, stiff arm, strength. Everything goes that way. Toughness as well, trucking. He's just much, much better after the catch. Gonna break way more tackles. That carrying is a pretty big deal. The break tackle, all of that. In my opinion, I would go with Debo just because of after the catch ability. He is really good. And even before the catch, all of that. There's such similar cards. I think Debo is the better wide receiver choice. And the final player, guys, is Will Shields. Like I said, we already have so many free tackles that I just don't think going with Trent Williams is the move. but we don't have that many free guards, right? So I would definitely, in my opinion, go with Will Shields here. 89 strength, 89 run block, 88 pass block. It's not the sexy pick, but as you guys know, going with a right guard, you're going to get yourself set up to have a right guard for a very, very long time. If you decide to go with somebody like Deebo Samuel because you want to go ahead and get a wide receiver, it's a depth position, you're taking him as a B and D, put him a wide receiver 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, I completely understand that. If you're thinking fully long-term, Will Shields is probably the move. Cam Chancellor is really up there too. I do really, really like that card. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure you drop a like in the video. And of course, hit that sub button down below. Let me know down below which of these cards you guys will be picking up. But I definitely think if you're going to go wide receiver, I'd say Deebo over Jamar Chase. And if you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.